everybody, we're back to Let's Play Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for the Sega Genesis. Now we're in the most boring zone ever. Hilltop Zone. Usually for like Skylos and platformers, they're the most special things ever. But in this level, it doesn't appeal to me. I thought it was cool as a kid, but now as an adult, but we do get some old gimmicks back, like the teeter-totter gimmick from Sonic 2. Let me just turn this down a little. I don't want family members complaining or neighbors. We do get the teeter-totter gimmick. I hope you can hear it. The teeter-totter gimmick from Sonic 1. From Starlight Zone. And we get a return of an enemy from Starlight Zone and from Labyrinth Zone. Organots, of course. And this one new mechanic, I didn't have enough time to read the instruction manual. I think his name is, starts with an I. Iguana or something, Iguana. Basically, it's a Barney the Dinosaur knockoff that swarms around in lava. Yeah, that freaking. Basically, it just shoots itself. However, we can use its dead corpse as a platform, which I find odd because it should explode. We already free the Flicky inside. Why the body didn't explode? Well, anyway, my hatred towards Hilltop Zone. The reason why I don't like this zone because the zone is terribly long. I freaking don't like the music, and plus, it sucks. No, really, it just sucks. And plus, you got the lava from Marble Zone, which is even a much hated zone. I hate. Yeah, sure, Clark Blue may not be the best underwater zone ever, but at least then we're not forced to walk under the water all day long looking for air bubbles and 50 rings just to get a chaos emerald. And yeah, Labyrinth Zone may be boring too. I mean, not Labyrinth Zone. Marble Zone may be boring too, but at least then, if you knew all the shortcuts, you can speedrun the zone like relatively at a decent pace. But with this zone, it's platforming all the time. There are a couple of upper routes you can take, but they're not interesting. They're very not interesting, and plus they're very hard to reach. It's like they want you to use your spin dash jump. Yeah, like that, so you can reach those higher areas. Now, only if the barriers have special power-ups I can use. That way I could, jump, so that way I could at least freaking jump up in the air. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? It's really a boring zone. I'm sorry, this zone sucks. I hate the music. The background may look cool, but Sonic 3 Knuckles Sky Sanctuary is so much better. It has better music. The zone's just boring. Not saying Sonic games have to have platforming, but it has to be a healthy blend, a universal blend, platforming, speed, and exploration. The speed being the reward. Yeah, I learned that from Nick or Aquamanga. You should go check out this channel. I'll leave a link in the description. I just don't like the zone. Again, they just brought back every obstacle that I hate from Marvel Zone and jacked it up. And it's bigger and longer. Not saying Sonic games need to be bigger and longer. I'm just saying that they don't have to stretch out for over like 10 minutes. Keep it like 6 minutes or so. I could have an extra 5 minutes if I want to explore around the stage. But if I just want to rush through it without getting all the chaos circles, keep it 5 to 6 minutes, not 10 minutes. I hate this zone. I really hate this zone. That's why the Sonic game coming after that has more interesting zones than more interesting special zones than this one. And plus, they got the boring ass zipline gimmick, which you can't run off of or spin dash off unless you get to like near the platform. If your accuracy is like pinpoint perfect. And here's another piss ass easy boss. They will use this boss again in in Oil Ocean, which is another boring zone by the way. It's like Scrap Brain Zone, but the colors are just mind-boggling, and it sometimes make me blind, and it makes my eyes bleed. Well, anyway, we're done with this boring crappy zone. Stay tuned for one of my favorite zones of all time and the other boring crappy zone.